the country have been so impressed by you and everything that Andrew's done there. Can you talk a little bit about how the lemonade stand came together?
Well, when he first found out, I think he was pretty upset about Dylan, and he's my stepson, so he and his mom came up with the idea, and it just took off, and we're so proud of him and thankful, and just so happy that he loves Dylan that much and can really step out and do all that he's done. We're so thankful for it.
Dan, can you talk about how Dylan's doing and also what it's meant for you, for Andrew, to be able to do this?
Dylan's doing as well as can be expected. He's in a lot of pain every day. His muscles are real tense, and he's getting a little more sleep. They put him on some medication, so he's able to sleep now and have a little bit of comfort, but he's in constant pain. And when I found out that Andrew was putting this benefit on for Dylan, you know, obviously I was very proud of Andrew. It didn't matter the amount of money he raised, it mattered what he was doing and what he was doing it for.
So you thought he was going to raise 20 or 30 bucks and he raises thousands.
Right, you think a 9-year-old raised, you know, maybe a few $100s at the most, you know, with the community coming out and supporting him. But it was very impressive when in 2 hours he raised $6,000.
I know how, just from doing some other stories with some folks that I think I've mentioned to you before, how challenging this is for you. Can you put into words at all? I know you're trying to process a lot each day, what all this has been like for you, Dad.
There really ain't no words to put in. You know, we went to the doctor about a week and a half ago, and you know, you don't expect to get life-changing news and them telling that your son's going to die a painful death. It's a very difficult time right now.
You knew that he wasn't hitting some, in terms of rolling over or whatever else, but you didn't know until recently what the diagnosis was.
That's right. You know, around 4 months, me and Melissa, you know, and the family and everybody would look and see that he's not doing what other kids are doing. He never reached out and picked up toys, and you know, never rolled over and never pushed up when he was laying flat on his stomach. And we knew something was wrong, but you know, as a father, I thought maybe he just needed, you know, a little assistance with it, you know.
And talk about how Andrew felt when Dylan was born, and the care that he and the other kids have shown for Dylan so far.
Andrew was very excited when Dylan was born. He's been an only child for, at that time, 8 years, and when Dylan was born, he was excited to be a big brother, and Evie and Abby was very excited to have a little baby brother as well.
And how have you talked to him about this?
You know, he's 9 years old. I sit him down and explain to him what's going on, and it's made him very upset like everybody else, but he understands, you know, to a point what's taking place.
And what kind of attention do you think you'll be able to, I know it's early in this process and the lemonade stand just happened and you're learning all this quickly. Do you hope that you can bring some attention to this through, I see, you know, the hashtag on your t-shirt, the Team Dylan. What do you all hope you can accomplish?
Well, first we want to just make Dylan as comfortable as possible through this journey, and then second, we want to get the knowledge out there and make people aware of Krabbe disease. We had never heard of it, did not know anything about it until that day, and there is a screening that a baby can have when it's born that will screen for this. I think only 3 states check for it right now, so we hope that we can change that real soon to help check other babies for this disease and there's so many more diseases that are life-threatening, but that's very important to us.
So that people find out earlier than you did.
Right.
How much, did they talk to you about how much more help they may have been able to potentially provide if you'd known earlier?
Yes, if the baby's screened at when it's born and you find out at birth, there's a treatment, bone marrow transplant that the baby can have. The earlier you find out, the better. We saw Dr. Escolar in Pittsburgh, and she did show us several cases where those babies were treated, I think at 3 months, and you know they're doing well, and they're working on a cure for this disease, hopefully in the next couple of years. So the key is to screen for it and find out at birth, and hopefully do that treatment until there is a cure.
Dan, what have they told you about the road ahead?
I mean, it's a pretty tough road ahead. I mean, this Krabbe disease is going to shut Dylan's body down slowly. It's going to paralyze his muscles. It's already doing that right now. It's going to affect his hearing and vision. He's got a long road ahead that is very painful, and there's no cure for it. And as parents, there's nothing that me and Melissa, neither one, can do.
As a dad, how do you try to be there then for the family and for your son?
I mean, as a daddy, you put your feelings aside, you know, as hard as they are, and I'm going to be there to comfort Dylan, and I'll be here for Melissa, and Andrew, and Abby, and Evie, and just through prayer. That's how we're going to get through this, is through prayer.
Because the other kids involved are obviously going through all this too, and I know that, I mean, it helps Andrew to be able to know that he's helping, right?
It does. Andrew's got a heart of gold. He's doing very well.
Hey Jeff, that's just a weather notification, bad weather around here. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm sorry about that. Ross, let me ask that question again.
Okay.
Can you talk about how it's helpful for Andrew to help, for him to help?
I think it's helpful for Andrew to help. You know, it's his way of expressing his love for his brother, Dylan, and you know, it gives him opportunity to try to spread the word of Krabbe disease as well.
So, Melissa, this was, I mean, tell me how, so the lemonade stand came together and you all, I mean, you told as many people as you could, but you were still surprised at the turnout, right?
Absolutely, we were very surprised. All this has been so overwhelming from the beginning, with all the support and calls and everything. We did not dream that it would be that many people and that much money. We're both out of work right now trying to spend time with Dylan and take care of him as he needs. So it'll be huge to help us be able to take care of him and be here with him until the end. So we're very thankful for that.
I mean, that must have been, when you show up there and you're expecting to get singles for the lemonade and people are handing you $50 and $100 bills.
It's pretty amazing. It's crazy. We didn't get to go because we were in Pittsburgh, but we would see pictures, and I think somebody made a video of that day, and we both just sat there in that hotel room and looked at all that and just looked at each other and looked at Dylan, and it's just overwhelming. I don't know any other word for it, but it's amazing.
Hey, so Dad, what does Team Dylan mean for you?
Team Dylan means everything. I mean, it starts with Dylan and it reaches out to family and friends and the community as well. Me and Melissa have been talking this whole time that we could never thank everybody that's been helping, you know, for Dylan. You got strangers and everybody in the community that don't even know us. And, you know, I like to take a chance right now and say thank you to everybody that's been involved with Team Dylan.
Here's your buddy.
Thank you.
Can you just talk one more time, Dan, about how proud you are? I know you try to take care of Dylan here, how proud you are of Andrew for taking part in this.
Words can't describe how proud I am of Andrew. To be 9 years old and to put his little brother first, and he means everything, you know, as a father to me. And it's really hard to describe how proud I am. I tell him, but I really don't think he understands.
I think he hears you right now.
He does.
Thank you all for spending some time with us. I'm going to get the information. Wendy, if you're all set, unless there's anything I forgot, let me know. And then if Wendy will get the information to you, I'll try to, just if you want to make some more connections here to raise awareness even more. I said it's not the first time I've done a story on what is a very rare, but as you all know, terrible disease. And I think there's others who are trying to do the same work you are. So I'm happy to try to make those connections if you'd like.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for, yes, go ahead, Woody. Oh, guys, Wendy in New York is asking about, you mentioned a video from the lemonade stand. Is that something you guys have?
I will see, I don't have it, but I'll see if I can get it.